Hi, Sandy. Hi, Mel. Mel, thank you so much for joining the contest. Your card's adorable. I just had to mention that. Her card is adorable. So, I hope everybody is doing well today. Oh my goodness, I think I've gotten 3 or 4 phone calls from the people that are running for our local government offices and things like that. I know election time is coming really near. Hope everybody is trying to stay safe and maybe even vote through the mail. I know I'm going to this year. Make an attempt to do that so that I can stay safe. I know we have just a few more minutes until it's actually 8 o'clock. I'm gonna do some gilding today. I don't know if you ladies are familiar with that, but I have some Cosmic Shimmer gilding flakes, and I have like a ton of different colors. I was in the autumn mood this week, and I don't have a lot of illustrations in the store that are autumn related. I do have, you know, Jack and them, but I worked with him last week, and I haven't had an opportunity to work with a few of the other dyes that were store starters. So I wanted to kind of create something that had a little bit of an autumn feel to it, but was more of a dye project, a simple dye project, so that I could do some fun stuff. And we're gonna do some gilding today. I don't know if you ladies have ever used this before. Metallic flakes that I use particularly with double-sided tape. Hi, Hippie Chick Mandy, that's an interesting name. South Africa. Oh, I'm glad to have you here. I wish everyone the best of luck to win the die. I think it's a really clever little design. Hi, Kathy. And Kathy Ramash. I know who Kathy Police is, so it's great to have you with us. Hello. The gilding flakes is not something that I often work with, but I really enjoy it. And this one's got a ton of the reds and the golds, a little bit of the rose gold and some bronze, even a little bit of green. You can see like the autumn green color in there. We're going to use this on the die because the actual die cut itself, I think, resembles a leaf. Can look like a leaf. Now this one was done with some gold paper that I had from old days past. Hi Duwanda, hi Jody, and Sheila Fisher. Nice to have you ladies with us. Yvette, was that Muller? Yep, sorry, my card is in the way. I can't really read the name there. Sheila, hello from Oklahoma. Nice to have you with me. So we're gonna gild on the actual die that somebody could win today. And we're gonna do a little bit of embossing after I use a stencil with, I went shopping with hubby the other day and found some really cute colors of StazOn, and I want to show you how beautiful this ink can be when it's pounced on a project. So we're going to use the red StazOn, and we're going to use a gold Midas from Spectrum Noir. And I'm going to use a little bit of pigment ink that's called Brilliance Galaxy Gold. It's archival brand, so I got some of my not often used inks out, and I want to play with those a little bit today. So I hope you ladies pick up on a few things that the inks have to offer that maybe you haven't seen in the past. I always like to try and bring something new. Hi Kathy. Hi Jessica Smith and Penny Powell. Nice to have you ladies with us. And Dee, great to have you here. So we're going to do a little bit of stenciling, and we're going to use the golds. I found a really pretty patterned gold checkered paper, and of course I would use where it came from, but it's from Hobby Lobby. On the base of that one, the one we're going to do tonight, because I don't like to do two cards exactly the same, is full of bumblebees. Isn't that adorable? I love the bees. And it's gold, so it will match. It's an autumn project that we're working on tonight, and it's about doing some stenciling for fall and a little bit of gilding. So we'll get started real quick. This is the project that I designed that we're going to create together. I have this stencil. I have no idea whose stencil this is, but it was in my stash. It has maple leaves and oak leaves and little walnuts, so a few little berries and leaves, things like that, but it's very full of variety, and it's scattered across the entire stencil, so that's always good. I have the stamps that we're going to use is called EZ Salutations at the TLCdesigns shop. My husband will add that link to the bottom of the line if any of you are interested in this, but this is the stamp set that I created for invitations, RSVP, thank you notes, baby showers, birthday showers, bridal showers, thank you cards, that kind of thing. You're invited, and it comes really handy because this large stamp thanks works really well on a ton of different projects, and Thanksgiving's coming, and I thought we'll just use that. I don't have a lot of sentiments in the store. The store is brand new. It's only since January, and we had these store starter die release in August, so we're pretty new, but we're doing fantastic. Today's project includes the outer die from the Apple a Day die, which you can see has a cute little apple in here that you can make into a card all by itself. If you want to go to my YouTube channel, he will put a link to the YouTube channel on right now, and I created this Apple a Day die, and it is in YouTube. If you wanted to see what all of that has and how that works, it's a 14 set die set. We're going to use the Tiny Vine Oval 2 outer ovals in the project today. All of the dies that are in the TLCdesigns shop will coordinate with each other. You're going to find that some of them have doilies that fit in the larger frames. Some of the doilies, like this one, this little oval would fit on the inside of here. So you're going to get a lot of different coordinations from these dies. What? Oh, thank you, Kathy. I never paint my nails. Isn't that funny? And if I do, like, have a special occasion that I want to have my nails painted for, I go out and have somebody else do it. Hi, Connie. Oh, Connie Ederson. That's my girlfriend. She lives up north now. But here, let me show you what I did. I went to Hobby Lobby, and Connie can appreciate this as well. But I got this huge set of holiday washi tape, and I thought to myself, as I talk to myself all the time, it would be super easy to do my nails if I just used a strip across my fingernails of this washi tape. So I did. I just went like this at a certain mark, polished it, and then put clear over the whole thing. How easy is that? Isn't that cool? Watching me in the car, Amy Dotson, hoping not to encounter any dead internet stones. If you're watching in the car and not driving, that's okay. I'm glad to have you with me. But anyway, thank you for the nail comment. I thought this was a really cute color too. Anyway, back to the project. There's a 7 die set called Star Spangled Confetti. This is the giveaway for tonight, ladies. It's got so much to offer. It's got an outer die to create a card base. It's got the inner die to create this faux stitching, and it's kind of a wobbly star on some of the edges, so it looks a little bit like a leaf, a little bit like a star. Then it has this insert die that you could actually punch holes in any shape die that you want, because all that comes out is the holes. And then the confetti part are the little stars that you could actually make this into a shaker. If you wanted to cut these stars out of like a gold foil or something like that, you can make a shaker out of this. So these are the 3 die sets that we're using tonight. And this is the stamp set, this stencil, and some inks, and then this is a Cartabella. Apparently I marked it Cartabella. It is a embossing folder with leaves.
Amy's husband's driving.
Oh,
She's not driving.
okay, Amy, good. That's good to hear. Hi, Trina. I don't have that one. You don't have what one? Kathy Myers, you don't have the Star Spangled confetti die?
I don't believe it.
Unbelievable. We have such a good time here, ladies. I'm so glad you guys join us, because I love Thursday nights. It's so much fun. So I want to get started because I want to show you a few little tricks. So in the Apple a Day die set has this outer frame, and I cut one in red. It's called Schoolhouse Red. It's a scrapbook.com color. Oh no, it could be Simon Says. Hang on, let me look. I don't like to give the wrong information. It is Simon Says, and it's Schoolhouse Red. So that's the color of red that I used, and then I also cut it in black. Same exact die. So the largest die set in the Apple a Day die. And then what I did with the previous one is layered them. When I decided to layer them, I didn't want them to be showing the lower color on the top. I wanted it to almost show completely on one side or the other. And I'll tell you why I did that. Because the card itself is designed to be symmetrical, but not per piece. So I have a lot of black showing on one side and not the other on the lower layer. And when I cut this doily from the Tiny Vine Oval set, I cut in the same red and the same black. And what I want to do is layer it exactly opposite. It gives a great pop of color and contrast to the symmetry of a project when you do this. So once we get these down, you'll have more black on the top layer on one side and more black on the bottom layer on the other side. Now there is foam sheet by Doris. I think this is a Hobby Lobby brand of some 9.5 by 12 sheet. It's 22.86, so it's 2 millimeters thick. And all I did was cut a piece of that and glue it on the back of this so that the majority of this is stable. And I am going to glue it onto the red. Okay, so we're gonna do that real fast. We're just gonna, what?
Not too fast, you mess it up.
My husband is telling me not to go too fast or I'll mess it up. I don't know, ladies. I'm feeling, you know, a little slighted tonight, I think. Let me see, the bumblebees are there. That means, look at this in my direction so that I get this straight. And then I like to flip it over to make sure it's pressed real good. So all it is lift it just a little bit, 2 millimeters off of the red. And then I'm going to why does it always run out of tape while I'm videotaping?
Kathy's yelling to make sure she's heard.
What does she need? Hi, Will. How are you? Another great way to use your dies. Yes, I think so too. So I'm going to switch to a different paper. And we're gonna put this red base on the black with the non-symmetrical view, so you have more black on the left than you do on the right. Hi Jane, hi Cher. Okay, so make sure all of my little things are popped out of there. Put this die set back real quick. I have to keep this cleaned up so I can try and remain organized. So I am going to put the red, wrong one again, on the black, with more of the black poking out to the right hand side on this one. And then again, I'm going to use just a little bit of foam.
I think Amy likes the bees.
Huh? Oh, Amy, aren't they cute? I love the bees too. So we're just going to put a little bit of this foam. It just saves some time instead of pop dots, and I do like the thickness of it. Apply this here, and then put the second coat. Now, before I forget, I found some ribbon in my stash. Flip this over. We're just going
Monica's
to...
first time watching.
Who?
Monica.
Hi Monica, nice to have you with us. Oh, thank you. Hi Hillary, we have a lot of ladies on tonight. I had the feeling that that was going to happen because I posted the advertisement a little bit earlier than usual, and the freebie is still out there, ladies. His name is Jack O. What's his name? Oh, Jack O'Gnome, and he's super cute. If I can find that file, I will show you a picture of him. But he's totally free. He's in the store now. I've actually had to resupply the store twice already. So he's super popular, and there's a contest until September 30th. If you grab Jack O'Gnome, make something with him, take a picture of it, post it on either Facebook or Instagram before September 30th with a hashtag called TLC PUMPKINGNOME, Pumpkin Gnome. My husband will put, it's TLC, it's a hashtag, so put the hashtag on there. Hashtag TLC.
Capitalized TLC?
No. TLC Pumpkin, PUMPKINGNOME. Add that hashtag to your posting with the picture on it. It will automatically be entered in the contest, and I'm drawing for a winner on September 30th for a $10 store gift certificate. Anything in the store, $10. So that is currently going on until September 30th. You have until midnight Eastern time, which is very important. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that there is a, and actually on the one that I made last night there is one as well. It's up here, and then this one that we put on later kind of adds a little bit more to the difference in symmetry that I was going with this project. So we've added the ribbon. We're going to pop this up with the black over to the right. It can still be centered, okay, just like that. So we have most of this project is done already. The fun part's coming. Are you ready? This is the fun part. Okay, where'd my disc go? Here it is. I'm gonna grab a little bit of paper towel. James, can you give me some clean paper towel?
Some paper towel?
Yeah, please. Wait, maybe I have some under here. No, it's not big enough. Maybe. Okay. So this is the inner disc. This is the inner oval from Tiny Vine Oval Set, the die set itself. And I'm just going to put this on a little bit of a paper towel. And then I'm going to get that stencil. Here's my little brush. I think this comes from, it's called Boutique. I think I got it from Simon Says Stamp. If you don't have one, that would also make a great easel card. It would, you're absolutely right. This is not the color that I want to start with, because this is the, it turned out it was the darker of the two golds. Here it is. So the first one I'm working with is Archival Brilliance Galaxy Gold, and it's a light yellowy honey colored color. And I'm just going to go lightly through the stencil. Just like this. And then what I noticed is if I grab some just on the tip edge, I can actually darken it in one section of the leaf or the hole in the stencil. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. So we're going to cover this up. This is the Spectrum Noir Metallic pigment. This is a real dark color. It's more metallic looking. So I'm going to stick with just using the tip of the actual stencil brush. I don't want every leaf entirely this color. I want a little bit of that color in every object, but not the entire object. So as you can see, I'm just kind of guiding those tips of the brush into the stencil. And it's okay if it looks a little thick and dabbed, because that's kind of very representative of a fallen leaf. They don't look perfect anymore, and they're not supposed to. Just a little bit of each leaf to represent the color. And then I'm going to do a little bit of a dabbing of the Stays On, it's called Blazing Red. Just dab until you're happy.
Cool technique.
It's very cute, actually. I'll show you guys close up as soon as I get some more of the red on there. I have to get some of this gold off the brush. I do love to get inky every once in a while. I'm a big dye loving crafter, but I like getting inky as well. Now see, I'm just going to add a little bit of dabs of that red. In the project that I took a picture of and posted earlier, there's not quite as dark of a pigment on all of these colors because of the paper that I used. I tried to use a metallic paper and I wasn't completely pleased with the outcome of it because I really wanted that spotty dotty look. And this paper is 100% cotton, I'll get the name of that for you. Let me see. It is cut cardstock Savoy, 100% cotton cardstock brilliant white, 118 pounds. It's a beautiful color of white. What?
Dawn says, "Oh my gosh, I must be tired. I thought you said kinky."
Oh boy. Okay. Nope. And
What's on Dawn's mind?
anyway, this 100% cotton paper holds the color a lot better. It's going to hold that pigment better. Metallic paper actually allows the pigment to slide a bit, and it kind of can smear around and lighten up and come off. There. So now we're going to take a peek at what that looks like. Pretty, pretty. It's my autumn colors. Isn't that nice, ladies? Don't you love that? And look, if I can get this on camera.
Kate from Oklahoma's on.
Hi, Kate from Oklahoma. So, oh there, you can kind of see that shimmer, the glimmer. Isn't that beautiful? I love it.
Okay.
Huh?
Oklahoma's okay.
Oklahoma's okay. Got it? Get it? I got it. Alright, so we're going to close that ink up. We are now done with this section. Except, let's put the word thanks on there. Oops, I can get rid of this.
I think you just got red all over the black and white, all over the back and all the white.
What?
Did you get red all over the back of the white?
Here? I don't know what you're talking about. Is somebody else saying that? Red all over this red? I don't think so. I think it's fine. I hope I didn't goose something up. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, good, Marsha. I'm glad you like it. So even though fall isn't my favorite season, I do love the colors. And I do love the colors as well. And fall happens to be one of my favorite seasons. I was always very, 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 very pregnant. In the fall. Every time I ever got pregnant, my children were born in October, so I do love the season. So I already have the stamp on there, and it says thanks. We're going to use Versamark. Ink it up. And I want to put 2 or 3 layers of this ink on here because when I did it earlier today, I did not have quite enough ink on it, and if you don't do that with Versamark to begin with, you can't get the embossing just right. I do have, let me show you, I've made an error with Versamark Pad Savior. This is the Versamarker, and it's a watermarker pen, and it's got a nib that's really thick and juicy, and a nib that's teeny tiny, so if you ever mess up with the actual ink pad itself and a section of your words don't come out correctly, you can grab one of these pens, put some more of that ink wherever you need it, and emboss again. Saved me. It was wonderful. We're going to put 2 or 3 layers on here.
Paper you were showing.
This white paper?
Sure.
Oh, this is film paper. This is just stuff for our printer, so that's no big deal. Maybe I got a little red ink on there. She's right. But that's okay. It was no major mishap.
You're so lucky.
I know. You never use this paper anyway, James. What do you care? This is like for photographs and stuff. It's because it's got that sheen to it, whatever that's called. Anyway, back to my project. My husband won't leave me alone long enough. I'm not goofing around. I'm pretty hungry. I'm hoping that spaghetti and meatballs is good tonight. Alright, so I have, I think, enough ink on there.
Nobody cares, I just want mine.
So I'm going to grab my little funnel, and I'm using Recollections Detail Embossing, so it's very, very fine. It's ebony.
Send Amy one of those Spanish signage ones.
It's the Savior pen. I do have an extra. Although you know what will happen if I gave it away.
You 100 of them away.
No, if I gave it away, something will happen to the other one that I need. I definitely forgot the little, let's see if I can't fix this, ladies. You're gonna watch me see if I can't fix this. Because I forgot.
Stampy thing you got.
A stampy thing? Oh, the Misty. The mini Misty tool. It's amazing. I'm gonna use some of this. It's called Ecstatic. I'm gonna see if I can't get all the fingerprints and goopy stuff that the embossing powder.
For dinner.
Are you? That's cool. We had the same thought process then. We're gonna see how this works. If it completely messes it up, then I will think of something else. You see if that T is gonna land in the same spot. It looks almost exact, so that's what happens when you use this tool and you put everything back to the right and to the bottom that you had it on there before. Let's see what happens.
Mom says I caught a thing that buddy.
It is. It's the crafter's best friend. Now let's see what happens. Oh, that's much better. Took my tea. There we go. So much better. Look, ladies, I didn't even mess it up.
This time.
Just brush off the excess. Whatever you know you don't want on there. There we go. Don't forget you always have your, I'm not ever going to be a perfect crafter pen, which has saved
What is
me.
that thing called that lines up the stamp?
Mini Misty. Lines up the stamps.
What? You said kinky?
Mini Misty. What is that thing? It is a mini Misty, Don, and they make it in 2 different sizes. They do make like a really big one that I have never needed in the past. It doesn't mean that I won't in the future. It just means that the mini one has worked perfectly fine for me, and it's a little bit more affordable. And I have a teeny tiny craft room, so I need teeny tiny things. Smaller is better in my craft space. I do love this stamp. It's so big and beautiful, and the script on it is gorgeous. Sorry for that noise. I know it's a little irritating. Look how pretty. All right. This is an awesome tool too. Just a little powder tray.
Misty mini kinky, okay.
Oh my goodness. Somebody's got silly overload going on. That's okay. We're here to have a good time. Did everybody grab a glass of tea or a cup of coffee?
Wine.
Who doesn't want to get crafty on Thursday night with Tammy Louise, right? I know I do. All right. We are not even at the best part of tonight's project. This part is done. Here comes the really super fun stuff. I'm going to use some gilding flakes. Ooh, I don't know how many of you have ever used them, but I was playing with them earlier today. So we are done with this, and we're going to use this with the gilding flakes because it's kind of messy.
My mind has gone to butters already.
Your what?
Dawn.
What did she say?
My mind has gone into gutter.
Oh yeah, Dawn. Pull it back, darling. Alright, so here is the Spangled Star confetti die. And I used the die that has the faux stitching, and then I used the inside die, and I placed them exactly the same space apart all the way around, and I put a little bit of the purple tape on them. Now I have a regular piece of cardstock on this side, and then I have this Couture Creations double-sided roll of stickiness. Okay? And all I did was apply this sticky couture tape to regular stock paper. This is just regular, I think it's Nina 110 or something. And all I'm going to do is leave it unsticky on one side and cut through this. So we're going to get out Gemini Junior plates.
I'm a Gemini.
And we're going to run this through. Sorry about the noise that it makes.
Sick cow.
It does kind of sound like a really ill animal, farm animal. Where did I get that roll, Kathy? I think I got it from, I always get everything from Simon Says Stamps or scrapbook.com. And it's called Couture Creations, is the name of the company on the inside there. So, and I don't think it was all that expensive either. But you could use it like on everything. It's amazing. So this is what it looks like when you cut this out. Okay, I'm going to throw the rest of that away. Put my cutting plates away. Okay. I'm going to take the purple tape off the dies. Reuse that later on something else maybe. Alright, so look, this is one of the best parts. So this is the non-sticky side, so far non-sticky side, with the two dies cut together. And I'm just gonna make sure that I get all of these. I don't want that full of these little specks and spots, but I'm just gonna make sure to go around, make sure I get everything that I want off of these. You don't want any sticky in places that you don't want the sticky before you start this gilding thing. And at the start of the video I showed everybody that was on already what this gilding flakes looks like, and I will show you again. Okay, that's done. Got a little dot on there that's going to drive me nuts. So this is called Cosmic Shimmer Gilding Flakes. This is just the brand that I have. I'm sure any gilding flakes work just as well. This is called Red Blaze. 200 milliliter. Creative Expressions from the UK is the name of the company that looks like it manufactured them. So I've had this for years and years, and this stuff lasts forever. So I have gold and silver and a whole bunch of different colors. And very rarely use it, but I wanted to try and use it today. So I'm going to try and get the paper off of this die cut, just like this. Creating a very sticky side of this die cut. Now when you open this, make sure there's no fan on. That's why I help you turn the fan off early, because this stuff is literally metallic flakes. You can see how light and full of air this is. Just gonna put enough on here. Isn't that color beautiful? I think it's pretty thick. in a jar. Yes. And then all you need to do is burnish the flakes onto the sticky. Now some of this is my nails. I'm kind of using my fingernails to, ooh, I was stuck tight, to help get the chunkiness off. I don't want too much of the chunkiness off because I want this to look like an autumn leaf when I'm done. Grab some more of it, stick it back on there. Have any of you done the gilding before? I mean, is this something that any of you are learning and watching for the first time? That would be awesome. Oh, Dawn, good.
Debbie says, "Ooh, I have those flakes. Thanks for the inspiration."
Oh, good. Yeah. See, I didn't. I guess it's very fall oriented or something. When I got in the fall mood, I'm like, oh, I have gilding flakes. I don't use very often. So now I'm just kind of finishing off the touches. I really want to be able to see the edges of this die cut because they're so pretty. But I don't want to see white on the edge. You want to make sure that you get in there with a color. And yes, it's messy, but we're crafters. We deal with worse than messy all the time. Alright, so now from the back, what I really want to do is see how much of this inside design I've kind of covered up and just kind of see if I can't make sure that some of these holes show up. Maybe even just some of the bigger little shoe horse like holes show up. Otherwise, what's the point in putting texture in if you can't see it in the end? Oh yeah, see, that's cute. I like it. Very pretty. So we're gonna just go around and push through some of this gilding flakes. This stuff is really easy to work with. I mean, it's not hard at all. Anybody can do it. See, you can see like the holes through them as I'm gonna finish. Stencil paste. Oh, okay. So you put the paste on your project first and then gilded it with the flakes. Yeah, the sticky paper is almost the same. Like, the sticky paper is really good for glitter too, ladies. I know some people go, oh no, not glitter, but I love glitter, and I think that it makes a beautiful project when you want to spend the time doing that. This one kind of just ended up being
3 hours to clean it afterwards.
Yeah, glitter is a little messy. Now see, that's a true crafter. Who said that?
Me.
Oh, you. You're not a true crafter. You're artsy, but you're not a crafter.
I've done my fair share.
There we go. I'm not going to worry about the small holes. Look, see how autumn is that? And now, if there was like a little stem coming from here, wouldn't that look just like a leaf? Love that. Okay.
Debbie arrived late. She wants to know, when is the sticky paper you're using?
Oh, Debbie, it is a double-sided tape roll. This is sticky, and then you peel off the top of it, and it is sticky as well. And the name on the inside of there says Couture Creations. I think this came from Simons's Stamps or scrapbook.com. I'll try and remember to put, when I load this into YouTube, I'll try and remember to put all of the products that I used on the list, so that if any of you are interested in working with any of them, again, it is fall and we should, you know, get out some of those supplies that we haven't played with in a year. This is kind of messy stuff, but it's really super pretty and fun. And I like to try and make sure that you ladies, you know, do something that you haven't done or can learn from when you watch. So I think that's important. Okay, so there is our gilded star. All right, so here's our project. And the gilded star can go anywhere you want. Maybe we'll put it, see, this black is over here.
Of this, you in the center interactive die?
I do. It's on my YouTube channel. And then this can be popped up. You can put this in as far as you want. I think the other one that I did ended up being on the right hand side instead of the left. So it's over here. It doesn't matter. It makes no difference whatsoever. For the ribbon, this has got some really cute little holes in it. The die itself does. So I ran some of this ribbon, which I can't find the end of, but I ran some of this ribbon through this hole and then this hole, just like that. You can see here, and then I tied a bow and I just attached it, and that's the whole project. I did attach the base, or the topper, to a base, and I could stamp something on the inside, and that's the whole project. So let's do a giveaway. We have 79 viewers, 80 viewers. Let's do the giveaway. Tonight is the Star Spangled Confetti die. And my husband is going to choose a number, and we're going to count up from the bottom of the comments. So go.
13.
13, and the last one is Joanne Adams. So count up from Joanne Adams, 13 people, and we will announce the winner. Good luck. I swear, if it's Kathy Myers again, she's the luckiest woman on the entire
Dawn Walsh.
planet. Dawn Walsh is the winner. Yay, Dawn! So I need, I don't think I've ever sent you anything before. If I have, I'm sorry, but you just PM me and give me your snail mail address, and I will put the die in the mail tomorrow morning. Congratulations. This was so much fun. I'm glad that we varnished. I can't speak tonight. This project together was so much fun. Look at how pretty. I hope it inspired some of you ladies to get some of your fall stuff out and work with it. You can see what the difference is in the look of that ink on these two different papers. This 100% cotton paper really held on to that ink a lot better than the glossy. This has like a glowy gloss to the paper itself, and it didn't hold on to the color very well. But each time you try something new, it's the opportunity to learn something new as well. Congratulations again. Thanks so much for joining, and I am here every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I want you all to stay safe and stay crafty. Bye-bye.